8 at night. You're plugged straight into the router, a real cable, gigabit plan, and your game won't stop rubber banding. This morning your ping was 20 milliseconds. Right now it's 200. So you run a speed test and it says you're fine. Still a full gigabit. And it's not lying. Your speed didn't drop. A completely different number fell apart, one the speed test barely shows you. And the traffic jam wrecking it? It isn't even in your house. The word fast hides two different numbers, and we say them like they're one. First is bandwidth, how much you can move per second, the big number on the box. Call it how wide the road is. Second is latency, how long one packet takes to go out and come back. That's your ping, not the width of the road, the length of the drive. Tonight, your first number is perfect. The road's as wide as ever. It's the second that fell off a cliff. So what makes a round trip 10 times longer at 8 at night on a cable with bandwidth to spare? You have to find where the packets actually pile up. You're wired so it's not your Wi-Fi, and your own line into the house has room to spare. But that line was never really yours. A few doors down, it joins your neighbors, dozens of homes on one shared segment, or a single strand of fiber split up to 64 ways. On up to the handoff where your ISP meets the rest of the internet. Every stage is shared, and none of it was built for all of you at once. It doesn't have to be. Almost nobody uses their whole plan at the same second, so providers oversubscribe on purpose, selling 50, even 100 homes the capacity of a handful, betting you'll never all show up together. Except at 8 at night, you do. Everyone's home, everyone's streaming, and somewhere up that chain, one shared stage fills to the top. Video 14 told you what a full link does. It drops packets. But that costs you speed. It shouldn't cost you time. So why is your ping the thing that's dying? Because of something sitting in front of that full link trying to help, a buffer. A link can send only so many bits per second. So when packets arrive in a burst, a buffer catches the overflow and holds it instead of dropping it. And a little of that is exactly right. It smooths the bursts. Nothing's lost. But memory got cheap. Absurdly cheap. So the people building this gear did the tempting thing and made the buffers enormous. Why drop anything when you can just hold it? Room for a quarter second of traffic. On some gear, tens of megabytes of packets. On a quiet morning, you'd never know it was there. But tonight, the bursts never stop. Data pours in faster than that stage can drain, so the buffer stops emptying. It fills, and it stays full all evening. And now your packet has to walk into that. Your game sends a tiny packet, 60 bytes, barely a sentence. I moved left. It reaches that shared stage, and the buffer is standing full, packed end to end with the fat middle of somebody's 4K movie, thousands of packets deep. Your 60-byte packet isn't dropped. There's room. The buffer's huge. So it does the one thing that's somehow worse. It gets in line, at the back, behind every movie packet that showed up first. And that wait is the whole problem. A buffer big enough to hold a full second of someone else's download can make your packet sit a full second before it even leaves the neighborhood. Your ping didn't climb because the network got slow. It climbed because your packet is standing in a line. And the line has a name: Bufferbloat. Delay built not out of distance, but out of waiting. That's your night lag. One urgent little packet stuck behind a slow-moving crowd. Which is exactly why the speed test swore nothing was wrong. Watch what it actually does. First, it floods your connection to clock the bandwidth. Road still wide. Then it pings to clock the latency. But between tests, when the line is quiet, it measures your latency on an empty road. The one moment it never looks at is the one that's killing you. Your latency while the connection is full. That number has a name: working latency, and it's the one you actually feel. Apple's own tool measures it and reports it as responsiveness, round trips per minute. Same gigabit line. At 800 a minute, it feels instant. At 50, it feels broken. Same speed. 16 times worse to live with. The speed test reads the number on the box and misses the one under your fingertips. So if the wire's fine and the plan's fine, what actually fixes this? Not a bigger plan. A wider road just fills with more of the same crowd. The buffer still stands full. Your packet still waits. More width can't fix a line that's too long. The fix is to stop the line getting long at all. It's called active queue management, and the clever versions watch the one thing that matters. Not how full the buffer is, but how long packets are waiting in it. The instant that wait creeps past a tiny threshold, around 5 milliseconds, it drops or marks a few packets on purpose. Which sounds cruel until you remember what a drop means. It's the signal from video 14 telling the big downloads to back off. The flood eases, the line drains, and your 60-byte packet sails through a nearly empty buffer. The catch: it only works at the bottleneck it runs on. Your own router can protect your link, but a line standing full deep in your provider's network is theirs to keep short, not yours. It's still 8 o'clock, you're still wired, still paying for a gigabit, and that speed test on your screen still says you're fine. Now you know why it's lying. Your speed never dropped. Somewhere up the chain, at a shared stage built for an ordinary evening, not this one, your one tiny packet is standing in a line made long by a buffer that was only ever trying not to lose anything. The lag was never a clogged road. The road is as wide as it's ever been. It's a waiting room, over full, all night, with no one keeping the line short. Your packet isn't stuck in traffic. It's stuck in a queue that a little cheap memory made just comfortable enough to sit in. Everyone's home. Everyone's streaming. And your 20 millisecond ping is standing patiently behind 3 seconds of someone else's movie, waiting for its turn to matter.
Everything you just figured out rests on something deeper, and that's the next video, so start there. Would you rather understand your computer than just use it? Then subscribe, and I'll see you next time, further down the stack.